Hey guys, I am finally getting to do another sketchbook tour. Decided to skip a fully filled sketchbook and that I would rather talk about this one. I just wasn't very content with what was inside. And also this one has cute stickers of other artists, so what's not to like about this one? But yeah, I just wasn't very happy with how I drew, so I decided to keep that one for myself. Yeah, this is usually where my siren cards are, but I already moved them to my other sketchbook since this one was filled. And also I blocked out my phone number that's in there in case I lose my sketchbook. So for this sketchbook, I decided to draw more for me, I guess, for myself, because ever since I did that first sketchbook video, I did worry a lot about what it looked like and how my pages are put together, and it kind of blocked me from drawing at one point, from drawing comfortably in my own sketchbook. So I decided to worry about that less in this one. As you can see, there's a lot of empty spaces. It doesn't look as nice, especially in the beginning. At one point I get my vibe back halfway through the sketchbook. You'll see. But especially in the beginning, it's just like, oh, here's some stuff from my D&D campaign. But yeah, I wanted to experiment more and try out other stuff without having to worry what others would think. So on the right, you can also see those little portraits of OCs with watercolor and red ink, for example. And here I was just drawing some fan art, which I usually barely do because I felt like everything had to be original. Also, can you believe that I had never seen The Hunchback of the Notre Dame until last October, I think. I can't read the date on this. I'm not wearing my glasses, but hey. Oh yeah, also, this is drawn by my friend Lisanne, and I will put her Instagram and Twitter in the description because her drawings are so nice and she deserves more people to know about her. And here I'm slowly getting my vibe back. I was trying to redraw my OC Nekohai. A lot of you guys don't know, but he is an actual OC of mine. He was my first OC/persona, and he's actually based off me, but as a dude with cat ears, and I decided to give him purple hair instead of blonde, which I was at the time. And yeah, it was still not very filled pages, but I was starting to get back into it here, which I had a lot of trouble with. Also, that is drawn by my flatmate. It wasn't just my sketchbook though. It was a lot of stuff. I had a lot of issues the past half/3/4 years, and this is where I finally kind of started to get back into it. You can obviously see I was starting to get my vibe back a little bit. And also there is this one drawing on the right page of this tiny fat little dude, that one, and I love him because I based him off of this tiny wooden cat. Oh, there it goes. That I named this tiny wooden cat Sir Petra, and I got it from my inheritance, and I decided to humanize it, personify, I should say. And yeah, here I am. I got my colored mechanical pencil leads that I first decided to try out on a loose paper, but I really quickly realized that they were nice to draw with, so that's what I continued to do. And these are also some Instagram photo ref drawings, just like going through my search feed trying to draw from actual photos from actual people, something I wouldn't have done that easily if I hadn't given myself this space, I guess. Oh yeah, this is some college work. But here I got markers. They're really cheap markers from a big chain that's called The Action in the Netherlands. I don't think they have them anymore right now. because they were really popular. Yeah, they caused a little bit of bleed through. But that's also partly my sketchbook paper. But yeah, I would have never tried to use those in my sketchbook to just have some fun with them before this. Oh, this was the absolute cutest. There was this little boy in the train, and he saw me drawing, and he asked his mom, can I go sit with the lady? And the mom was like, you should go ask the lady. So we drew together for a while, and I asked him what to draw, and he said, a boy in a blue dress with blue boots and hair like mine. So I drew that for him, and I got the drawing that he did. I put that one next to it. It's adorable. Also, here you see my OC Emmy in some fashion outfits. I actually bought a fashion magazine to study from it because I have zero fashion sense. If I would get to do whatever I wanna, everything and everyone I would draw would be wearing sweaters, honestly, which is not a good mindset. Oh yeah, and on the right page here is a drawing that I made into a digital drawing. It's actually one of my favorite digital drawings because just of the colors that I chose and the meaning it holds to me, because I kind of drew it in the train when I got a bad case of sensory overload. And yeah, you can tell like throughout the sketchbook that I am starting to feel myself more again with just different materials and trying to experiment a bit and looking up stuff that I don't know about yet. Because I don't think if it weren't for these lead color pencils, and over here I got to borrow glitter gel pen from a classmate, I wouldn't have filled a page like that before. Oh, and this is the stuff from my how I draw bodies video. It's just how I combine shapes to roughly how I combine shapes to make up bodies and stuff like that, and how I compose a face. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely check it out if you're interested in this stuff, of course. You can still see that a lot of things that I try out that I'm not sure about is drawn on different paper and then later put in my sketchbook. Oh, and here's the cat witch, my dearest witch Sona. Honestly, if I were a witch, that were me. Me and my friend came up with this boy Ethan, and we definitely ship them. They're cute. They're like cute hippie wizards. He's a herbalist potion wizard, and she's like a cat witch. So of course he grows her catnip. And here's like the pose with the skirt becoming the tail. This is more college work, but I quickly decided I didn't want to put my college work in my own sketchbook. So I got another dummy for that. And this is just more practice work again, practicing hands, practicing with markers. These were done on the train, if I remember correctly, because when I go back to my parental house, I have a 3.5 hour travel time, so why not? And here I was actually trying to make a composition for a maybe digital drawing, which I in the end never really did. I even refed one of my own pictures here, you can see, because I wasn't quite sure how a certain pose would work out without a reference. But that did make the beginning of Synesthesia Girl. I called her Lux. Like over there I wrote also a bit more about her. My beautiful D&D character, Danfus, a tiny gnome, tiny forest gnome, and he's a barbarian. And I decided to pick a trident so he looks like a tiny ass gremlin. Here I was actually trying to do subtle expression differences for an OC that I just came up with. I just wanted to see what fit her, so I drew her a lot and just like subtle difference sometimes with only like a small difference in the eyes, but that's, I guess, what works for me. And on the right page, I'm continuing with her family. You can also see him here. This is just where I kind of drew all of my most frequently used OCs, like the family, B, Twitch MB, Tapers, Emmy, Lauren, which you probably haven't seen much. I think I only posted 1 or 2 drawings of him, and Nekohai, my scruffy ass college persona. Here's some more character drawings. And I noticed that this also really works when I'm in a rut. Just scribble down some lines and try to make a character out of it. It can be really fun. These are actually already the last pages that I have. With some more writing about looks and some drawings of Synesthesia Girl at the end. And, well, after there's some more, but the stuff after this is basically only some school stuff when I didn't have any paper nearby, or stuff that other people gave me. I still have this most adorable card of Mila for Valentine's Day, which I blocked my address from, and some more writing. But it's not super interesting. It's not my personal work, and, well, that was my sketchbook for now. I'm already working on the next one, and I really hope I feel comfortable enough showing that one. I hope this video was fun to watch, and I hope you guys like Sir Petra, because look at him. Look at his derpy eyes. Isn't he beautiful? Mwah.